Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Doing more. Well, we're back, I guess, to Premier Draft Wilds of Eldraine. Rest in peace. My goodness, no thanks. Ooh, Spellbook Vendor is a good one. Back for Seconds is okay. Obira is fine. Very good in the Fairies deck, obviously, but not something you'd need to commit to right away. I'll take a Spellbook Vendor. It's a great 2-mana 2/2. Thoughts about the signals we're passing here? Well, I don't know. We might get a couple players on the left who want to play fairies. With the Obira, I don't know. There's just a bunch of blue-black, I guess. But none of it is really compelling in any way. There's one good white card, I think. Kellen's Lightblades and maybe one other. House Mouse is a pretty good white card. Ooh, although Agatha's Champion is probably better. But this, I mean, it does a lot for 1 mana. Torch the Tower is the best card here, I think. Agatha's Champion quite good, but yeah, Draft Sim agrees Torch the Tower is substantially better. And it says both of them are a fair bit better than House Mouse. Yeah, I mean, Ratcatcher Trainee also pretty good, but I think we're taking the Torch the Tower. Just very strong removal. Twisted Sewer Witch. Okay, that's a strong card. Right, I mean, let me just double check myself here. Twisted Sewer Witch, 56th best. Yeah, I'll take it. Just stay open, figure out what colors are being passed, and then eventually latch on to something. There are 3 colors I would be happy to play so far. This pack is a little bit green, but these green cards are nothing to write home about, whereas the black one is insane. So that's not really a pack that's sending a signal that I need to go green. Oh, there's this card. I had someone cast this against me and absolutely wallop me. What colors is that? Teamer, yeah. Well, none of this is all that great. How is the Two-Headed Hunter anyway? Two-Headed Hunter. This is actually fine. What else might we take here? Beanstalk Worm. Not that good. Curse of the Werefox is fine. Pardon the dinging noises. That's me typoing names. Two-Headed Hunter. Okay, fine. What is Nature's Will? Nothing. Flick a Coin's pretty solid. Blizzard of the Ball, I think, is just sort of whatever, right? Yeah. Whereas Flick a Coin is quite good. Okay, so this is a few packs now that we've seen a pretty good red card after several people have had a look at it. So red might be a color that we should be moving into. I'm not excited to fully commit to it yet. There's also I don't know, there's some okay white here. I'm taking Flick a Coin, but maybe we can get the red-white deck going. This is, well, I guess it's a playable red card. You know, Twisted Fealty. Do we have much sack stuff? I don't think so. I'm kind of inclined to just take the Bespoke Battle Garb. Not an especially strong card, but it wants to be in red-white, and so far red seems to be the color I should be in, so let's kind of cut it off for lefty to emphasize that they shouldn't play red. Ash, okay. Pick 7 Ash. I'm pretty happy with that. We have seen enough. I mean, Stroke of Midnight is also pretty good. We have seen enough white that I think it could very well be a color we're in. Yeah, there's an Armory Mice, for example. This is looking like a Boros deck. Gonna cut the Sewer Witch pretty soon. Unless I get a really surprising signal. Rest in peace, still terrible. Moment of valor, fine. Yeah, there were a couple good blue cards here and they're gone. Alright, looks like Boros then. The House Mouse! The House Mouse? It wheeled? I mean, Archon's Glory is good, but you get plenty of those usually. A House Mouse is just not so easy to pick up and is generally lovely. I mean, these all stink a lot. Reindeer is okay. Probably would not be running it in this deck. I think I'll take the Mocking Sprite. No. There's some universe where I run this. I was thinking about Mocking Sprite in case I get tossed into Is It, which there was a lot of blue going, so it could happen. Agatha is like just fine. Financier is good. This is good, but I think we take it towards the tower over a Pie Wielder, right? They're so useful. This is definitely worse than towards the tower. Yeah. Okay. I would love it if the Pie Wielder wheeled, but it obviously won't. Well, it'll wield, but it won't wheel. Haha. It'll wield specifically a pie. Raid Bombardment. I'm not going to take it now, but if it wheels, I'll be happy, I think. I think it's a pretty easy grabby giant here. I was going to say, there's like nothing here, but okay. Protective Parents, I'm happy to pick up a 3-drop, and this is one that this deck likes. The Catapult would be a distant second choice, I think. So we're probably wheeling nothing from that pack. More mice? Sure. Right? What is this? Conceited Witch. Yeah, nothing else I really want here. Picnic Ruiner. Or just Merry Bards. I don't understand why this is rated so low. It should be fine, right? But, okay. Now, Picnic Ruiner I will take. It's a 2-mana 2/2, and, like, it can be better than that. Especially if we get any treasure off of the, you know, Grabby Joint and Flick a Coin. So even if we're not running green, we can perhaps cast the green side of this, and that makes it a lot better. I think I'll take the Keep Guard. We don't have a ton of enchantments and rolls yet, I think. It's not 0, I know. But, you know, you just don't need that many Protective Parents in a deck. And 1-mana 1/1s with an upside are just nice to have. Cut in! Are these people aware it's pick 7? Like, what is this doing here? Okay, great. I'm glad we're in the right color. Yeah, I guess I'm offered a choice of 2 pieces of garbage, basically. I'll take the creature. I mean, Skewer Slinger is not the worst thing ever. Ooh, Ginger Brute. I didn't even see that in the pack. I first picked Torch the Tower, and now it's wheeling a Ginger Brute. I'm happy to have it. Okay, probably don't need 2 of these, but whatever. I don't need any of these. Oh, yeah, blue, as always, going undrafted. Someone's getting hooked up, maybe. But it's just not a very strong color in this set. Getting plenty of good stuff here. Probably cut a Battle Garb already. Moment of Valor is not my favorite card. Kindled Heroism is an okay combat trick. It's not great. I think we can cut the Reindeer. I mean, I don't know. It's an okay curve filler. If we want a 4-drop, I guess there it is. It does sometimes enable beatdowns when you, like, put a roll in and swing for a bunch. House Mouse would be okay. Financier. Weren't these... We've seen one of each of these before. Yeah, I mean, there's some decent picks here. I think it's probably just another House Mouse to have more aggro. And then try to wheel one of the red cards. I'd be happy with either. Probably won't get the Giant. Might get this. Might even get the Armory Mice. You never know. Or one of the white. Yeah, we should get something good. I'll just take the solid 1-mana uncommon. Celebrant, I believe, is quite nice. I'm sure there's something in here that I would be happy to bounce. You know, I can't immediately see what it would be. But it's better than Merry Bards anyway. Nothing I want to splash, like I don't want this thing. Yeah. Embereth Veteran's nice. I don't think I want an Edgewall in. No tap lands, thank you. 2 Unveiled Guide is good-ish. You know, the Celebration, it could swing in as a flyer with, you know, 3 power, but just give me an aggro curve creature. Boy, I really don't have anything to reward the Tatted Ratter. I have like 0 rats. So I think I'll take a Besotted Knight, and that lets me cut the Reindeer comfortably. Because now, like, I have a one mana play and a 4-mana play all on the same card. Twisted Fealty, like, it could be a finisher. That certainly is what it would be if I were to run it, but I don't know if that's really what I need. Just, like, more stuff. Ooh. A Shrouded Shepherd for me. I just need to remember the trigger effect. I've misplayed in the past by forgetting that if I played that, something good would happen. Stockpiling Celebrant number 2 or a Scryland? I mean, I think we need colors. Like, I need my mountains and my plains. I don't know if I want a colorless land here. We're going to be running fairly few lands and a lot of 1-pipped stuff. This is just maybe not so hot. So give me another... well, I guess I'll take this thing. Skewer Slinger. I mean, I'll take a Gingerbread, actually. Didn't see it because it wasn't red, but then I did see it because I'm a genius. Oh, Armory Mice and Grand Ball Guest. I was expecting to wheel in the next pack, maybe, but they're both in this pack instead. I'll take a Grand Ball Guest. Oh, well, actually, I mean, this non-crescendo could be, you know, a decent finisher, actually. I kind of like that over a kind of filler 2/2. Let's have one way to push in a bunch of damage. Great, and they did both wheel. Okay, this time I will take the 2-mana 2/2 that... This is kind of funny. This is a 2-mana 2/2 that turns in... I want the 3/1. They both turn into 3/3s with Celebration, but I want the one that does damage, not the one that, like, has... I want power, not toughness. Yeah, very blue. 2 Unveiled Guide wheeled, that's fine. The other 2 Unveiled Guide wheeled, that's too many. Alright. We got a solid pool of cards here. Room to build a deck very comfortably. First thing we do is cut at least 1 2 Unveiled Guide, I think. And what do I, as always, let me search for roll or enchantment. There's always something that cares about those. Not very much. I think of my 1-mana 1/1s, this is by far the worst. Let's just get rid of it. And now let's look at the creature curve. Sure. Didn't ever end up getting another Archon's Glory. I said they get passed all the time, but I didn't see a second one. That's fine. Moment of Valor can probably go. Let's cut like 2 lands. Yeah, that seems about right. And I mean, we can sort of imagine Grabby Giant over here. But then it's not a creature, of course, so it'd be like this pile. I'm pretty sure the Ginger Brutes are great, right? I have a couple of ways to make young hero rolls. I have the Picnic Ruiner for counters. Oh, this Skewer Slinger. I don't need that. Get out of here. My worst 2-drop by a mile, I think. So do I have anything for stockpiling Celebrant? What are some permanents that I would be happy to return to my hand? I mean, the House Mouse has an adventure, but the adventure's not that amazing. Shrouded Shepherd, I guess. Picnic Ruiner, maybe, but probably I won't have that much treasure. Like, I only have 2 sources of treasure in the whole deck, right? I'm not going to line them up too often. Besotted Knight, I'm not going to want to spend that much mana. So I think we're cutting like either a stockpiling Celebrant or a 4-drop. It seems like we have too many 4s here. Even though the Celebrant like doesn't, I don't really get any value out of returning. I guess returning the Grabby Giant is also a thing you could do. I'm sort of wondering if maybe I actually don't have enough on 2. Like, I have a lot of 1s, and I have 7 2-drops, which is pretty good. It's high for a non-aggro deck, but just middling to low for an aggro deck, I feel like. I don't know. I need to, like, let's just get rid of this 2-Unveil Guide. And I could cut, like, a Celebrant for the Skewer Slinger. It's a much more defensive creature, though. I wish I had, like, another Protective Parents I could put in instead of one of these. I think that would be an improvement. On the whole, this is a better creature, but in this deck, I think I'd rather have the Protective Parents. Alright. Well, let's see how it goes. Oh, do I like 7-8? Is that the way to do this? Seems okay. Who knows? Odin 17. You know, I have a couple white spells, but I have Torch the Tower, Gingerbrute, and Battle Garb. I've got a decent opener. This is what happens when you're on 15. You don't always get all your colors. I don't know. I need a lot of planes, though. There's a lot of white pips on my cards. Okay, Embereth Veteran, sure. holding up blue. Spell Stutter could get me, but they don't. I mean, there's not that much bounce. I think I'll just equip and swing. They have the whale or something? No. Okay, that's fine. Not going to be catapulted by an Izzet deck yet, anyway. I don't know. This opening hand just turned out pretty badly. But I have the board for now. And Ginger Brute that could be a problem if they didn't take enough bounce. But they're in red. They're going to have some burn as well. I'd be happier. I don't know. Blue-white, maybe? And every color has some way to deal with this. Blue-green? Sure. Then I'd be more hopeful about the Ginger Brute getting in forever. If I don't draw planes pretty soon, I'm just going to go all in on the Ginger Brute, I think. Put a Young Hero roll on it and... yeah. Okay. Let's start getting in, I guess. Gotta kill him pretty soon, so that's the plan. Every draw is like a 1 in 4 chance of hitting a planes. That's pretty bad. Oh, okay, GG. I mean, I can cast it, I guess. Great. Draw a card. This is half of the white spells in my deck, isn't it? I remember I think there were 12. I mean, you know, I kept a hand with only red sources and a couple white spells. I feel like my draw has been a bit unlucky, but not completely unbelievable. Okay, I mean, I guess that could do something. Even if it were a 4/2 double striker, it wouldn't do anything, would it? Oh, well, that's sort of nice. I guess I am at 9. Where's my Twisted Fealty now, right? They have 8 damage and I'm at 9, so anything gets me. Also, of course, nothing probably gets me because I can't kill them, but I might draw something. Maybe? Somehow? What would it even be? I don't know. Maybe a Plains for Cheeky House Mouse? If they had tapped Johan? Nah. That looks game over-ish. I guess the best I can do is get in for 3. Kind of sad. Closer than I thought. I feel like opponent made a mistake by letting in that 8 damage last turn. Oh yeah, Plains for House Mouse would have done it. Not on the Double Striker, but on the Ginger Brute, because then it could swing for 5 and be completely unblockable. Not because of the House Mouse's ability, but because... Or just for 4. It's +1/+1, I think. But that would have been enough. And I had the mana to do that while also equipping if I had drawn the Plains. Yeah. Alright. Are we going to go for it again here? I have Flick a Coin this time. I don't think so. Okay, this looks better. It's a good combat trick. These are all good cards to have early game. I mean, my deck kind of is composed only of cards that are good for early game. I think I'll go like this, though. Picnic Ruiner is just a 2-mana 2/2. Maybe I keep the combat trick, actually. No, I think I want more creatures. Now that's a good one. Alright, just lost the Ginger Root. That's not too bad. So I could Grabby Giant for treasure, then blow up the treasure to cast a mouse and get a counter on Ash that way. But I think it's better to just like play a 2/2. And preserve the adventure halves of these other 2 cards. It's a 2/3. What if I... Yeah, I'm gonna spend... Make a treasure. House Mouse Adventure this thing. And then House Mouse for real to get the Ash trigger. Swing with 2 3/3s. Ooh, that's a good card. Wow, that's brave. What? Just for 4 damage? You crazy, dude. GG? Not quite, I guess. Let's see. I mean, it's a creature. I guess that's fine. You have another creature you can play? A plains would do it. What the hell was that? Some weird noise? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna try for it. If you can rat me out, I guess you win? They did pass. Like, it held priority for them. Okay, they just have nothing. Huh. What was it holding priority for them for, then? Maybe not dead after all? What the hell is making that noise? Is that Arena? What else could it be? I don't have anything going that's like... Right? It just sounds like a film reel projector spooling up and then stopping. It's oh my god, it's happening when I mouse over their fucking cards. Arena should be banned. You shouldn't be allowed to play Magic on Arena. It's such a stupid platform. I forgot to look at my dailies after game 1. And before game 1, but that's normal. Boros, and white. I'll take it. Well, given the absurd, huge lead I got in the early game, I'm surprised it was so close that I had to, like, attack all and just hope they didn't have another thing. I thought I would be further ahead than that. This is disgusting and great. Very much just run out the mouse. Ash on 2, Spellbook Vendor, and pay to trigger Ash? It's the grossest thing that's ever happened. The creature tokens get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Okay. Oh my god, no plays. Lights out, buckaroo. Yes, I pay. The mouse is a sorcerer. No. Alright, here comes... I guess it's turn 4. Turn 4 here at 10. Oh, that is not a good enough card. Let's see. This is going to trigger, so I guess I want to play this first. Returning nothing. I could return the sorcerer roll, I guess, but I won't. Oh, I must target, and then I won't take action. Sure. Oh, it's a young hero and not cursed anymore. Oh, it creates... Wait, really? Ah, yes. It enters with the young hero roll, and then this is a trigger replacing it. I see. Oh, it is... It does have Ward 1, huh? Don't I just, like, win? Well, no, it's a 4/4, I guess. We House Mouse Adventure the Ash and then play something. Not that I have to, but I might as well. This, and yeah, let's return it. Sure. Swing with only Ash. It was actually better not to play the Celebrant and instead be able to pay for the Sorcerer roll trigger. Would have gotten in 1 more damage. Not a big deal. It was all lethal. So I found a lethal line, but there was a lethal line that would have saved me 2 mana. I could have played another red spell or a white spell. The House Mouse. That would be really optimizing my dailies. No, I already played one white spell. I could have played a white spell and a red spell. The House Mouse. No, I couldn't do that. Okay, so what I did was lethal and also optimal for my dailies. Take that. House Mouse on one and then try to draw a mountain. I have some threes in case I miss. Alright, I'm greedy. I'm on the draw. What could go wrong? I've never been punished before. Easy. This one first, I guess? Which one do you get out there first? I guess the Emberth Veteran. Because its only use is getting onto the battlefield, or this one is useful for other stuff. I think I use the mouse to push the 1 damage and then hold up red. Since I drew towards the tower. Otherwise, I think it would be better to just develop a 2-2. Oh, I can't do that. That's not what this card is. I got it confused with the red-green thing. 3 mana 2-2? Impact Tremors. Wow, okay. Well, it's the aggro mirror, I guess. 2 mana 2-2? Bing bong? No. Well, this is a great outcome. Ash is just a really great draw. Because I actually have the celebration trigger for it. And the mana as well to pay white and red, which were the 3 specific bits of mana I needed to pay for the 2 spells I wanted to cast this turn. It's a pretty cool card. Full Swing 9 Crescendo? I don't see anything better. I could put a Young Hero roll on the mouse and swing? Just seems worse. I guess instead of 9 Crescendo, I could use Torch the Tower. Doesn't really help. I guess I could have put the Young Hero roll on Ash so that she could attack without getting killed. But okay, given that this trade is going through, I guess I'll just let it. I thought they would try to eat one of my 2/1s, and I would need to use a spell to do something. But okay, fine. Ash, you did a great job, kiddo, but you're out of here. She is benched. The clock has struck midnight, etc. Yeah. Wow. Throw the rat at a 2-1. Okay. Well, sure. 5 damage. This would be 4 more, right? Anything I could do that would be better? I don't think so. See if they have any instants up. Doesn't look like it. Alright, GG. Well, 3-1, not bad. High Priest. Okay. This is fine. I don't have a 1-drop, which this deck often will have, but I've got decent follow-up. Never mind, I have a 1-drop. It's all good. Okay, lands. I pretty much just want to draw lands for the next, like, 2 to 3 draws. I don't need any more spells, thanks. Okay, great. Good start. Don't really want to just run Ash in there, do I? Well, sort of. No, next turn I want to Ash plus give something a royal roll. So this turn, I think it's just Armory Mice. Onto what am I bestowing this royal roll? Ash could be a 4/4. That's not really any better than a 3/3. The mouse could be a 4/4. Likewise, pretty much the same. Gingerbrute being a 2/2 doesn't really help. No, this isn't as good a play as I thought it would be. I think just royal roll the Ash, though, because they're kind of forced to block here. Which means these two can get in comfortably. I don't know, are they forced to? Like, I have to attack with Ash. I don't have to attack with the other two, but I definitely should attack with this. They want to block the Ash, so I guess I should make the Ash a 3/3. Which means make the mouse bigger? I don't know. And I think if I attacked with the Gingerbrute, I mean, they want to double block Ash, I think. So the Gingerbrute just gets in for free. That's my opinion. Yeah. I don't mind getting stuff tapped down. I have plenty of creatures. I'd love for them to waste 3 mana on that. The 2/3 just has more toughness, and that's my current concern, I think. Bouncing the Armory Mice for 3 mana. Okay. Whoa, and attacking. Exciting. Alright. Let's play a 3/3 then. I don't think I want to pay the Gingerbrute tax. I think I want to swing with just the Knight, then double strike it and get Armory Mice. It is an instant, thank goodness. Ooh, okay, sure. I'm kind of surprised. I thought they'd be willing to trade here. Am I not the aggro deck? What's happening? Like, this looks like this is a devastating board, isn't it? You're really gonna attack me for 3 and be happy? Okay, cursing my 3/3 into a 1/1. Sure. And then porridge. That is probably a good draw. Toughness on Armory Mice doesn't matter, so I don't need to celebrate anything. I think what I want to do is make this unblockable and then swing with the 3/1s. Right? I could bounce this, actually. If I don't pay the Ginger Brute tax. And then... I don't know. My combat trick is basically just keeping a 3/1 alive. How good is that, really? What if I do pay the Ginger Brute tax? And then give the Ginger Brute a royal roll? Ah, yeah, that's the thing to do. Okay. Yes. Flick a Coin looks good. Celebrant looks good. That order is probably fine. Okay, and now Ginger Brute is lethal with the double strike. No, it's not, because I don't have that much mana. Or sorry, because double strike wouldn't do enough damage. But if I flick a coin, then do this and pay Ginger Brute, we do get there. Face. The Royal Ginger Brute, man. He's a beast. I mean, really, the young hero is what you want Ginger Brute to be, but Royal is fine. I feel like, I don't know. Opponent, the one attack they made for 2 was very questionable. It let me get in at least 1 damage with the Ginger Brute that I would not have been able to get in. I don't remember if there was more. The 2 damage to me clearly didn't matter. And I feel like they made some other questionable block. Or plays on deep, like non-block, let me get through with too many. Like, they didn't trade enough when I attacked with the Armory Mice, I think. Maybe? Yeah, that 3/3 flyer, they were just unwilling to trade the 3/3 flyer for a 3/3. Which, I mean, it's sort of understandable in a way. Do you really want to trade your 5-drop for my 2-drop? But the answer is yes, you do, because otherwise you'll die. Like, it's low on value, but that's the wrong thing to be thinking about when you're the control deck playing against the aggro deck. You just need enough tempo to not die, and then eventually you'll outvalue me. Fantastic. Amazing. Every card I look at just makes the hand better, except, like, maybe this one. But it's a 3-mana play. Like, how can you be mad? No, don't play a 1-drop. What are you doing? Stop! Ooh, Utopia Sprawl. Okay. It's not a 1-drop, but I'm not happy about it. Oh my god, opponent's just committed to doing nothing, huh? Is this a green Utopia Sprawl? Oh wow, exciting. Okay. We just Ash and ship in more damage so that next turn I can try to trigger Ash. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to play Armory Mice so that next turn I could play Ash and hasted trigger it? I don't know, this is going great though. I think I might have made a mistake there. Swinging with the Ash, maybe not so hot. Or casting the Ash on that turn, maybe not so hot. So I guess I'm missing out on the Armory or the House Mouse's adventure here because the celebration is more important. It's +1/+1 permanently to Ash instead of temporarily to a creature of my choice. I mean, I assume they're about to play some big haymaker because they're mono green with 6 mana, and they haven't done anything all game. So we have to win fairly quickly. Okay, they're just going to make a 3/3. That's honestly, like, much better than I could have hoped for if this is all they're doing. How much damage is this? 5/9? I could flick a coin at this and then torch it, right? That seems fine. I'm a little worried they might have some trick here, but at least I'll know about it early. Before I attack, I mean. Okay. Great. Bottom, get that shit out of here. Okay, I mean, mono green, nothing. That's what my opponent was playing. Well, I mean, I guess they must have not... No, they can't have not been mono green and missed their colors, because they braved the wilds twice and picked forest. They picked green for this. Like, what were they trying to do? What are these 4 cards that they couldn't cast for 5 mana? If they had all their colors. I just don't understand it. Were they all forests? Okay, well, 5-1. The games go by so quickly when you're playing Boros. I feel like we've won about 3 games, but apparently it's been 5. I've only been here for 20 minutes. Six to midnight. I forgot this is still in the deck. Kind of a crummy card, but looks alright here. My plan is just to Ginger Brute and hope it kills them, I guess. All you need is 1 creature if you have some removal, I guess. The problem is if they have removal, I just instantly fold. Hey, it's Armory Mice. What colors is this anyway? Green, black. Greta? Pretty strong play right now. Oh, that's very good also. Okay. Honestly, I could use a land. This... Well, I mean, I could also use a creature. No, give me a land. Try for one anyway. Got there. Let's see. How much can I do here? I can torch this and play this, and it'll equip for free because I can also put a royal roll back on. Seems good. I've now got enough lands. I just wanted one, it turns out. Oh, you know, I guess I thought this would attach because this was creating a roll, but they both triggered at the beginning of combat, so of course it doesn't work that way. Like, this roll disappearing and another roll replacing it, maybe I thought that counted as two things entering, even though, again, it's clearly not. Wow, we have a super slow deck over there. Target itself, and no, I can't. Target this and then say no. Any more removal over there? Hope not. Okay, that's fine. It's a little bit of ramp. No big deal. That's just a food. I mean, okay, they're gonna have a bunch of food, I guess. That's a thing. Swing out here, I think. With Kindled Heroism to keep alive whatever they block. Rather than, like, paying for these and then Kindled Heroism this anyway. Great draw. That one? Why? Oh, because it's doing 3 damage, I guess. I mean, they have a lot of food. They can live for a bit. And a lot of mana, right? 8 mana. 3 food. They could get some stuff done. Although they can't use all the mana to eat all the food right now. They could use these 6 to eat these 3. So they could be at as much as 13 if they wanted to do nothing but gain life this turn. I think that would be a losing endeavor, but they could be that high if they wanted. Tapped all their green? What? Oh no, they have green here, I see. So Outer Tapper decided they don't need these forests. Oh sure, not unreasonable, I guess. I mean, if they're not dead this turn, how am I doing? They're going to gain like 6, so they're not dead this turn. Do I want this? Just a 1-mana 2/1. I think I need something bigger. This is lethal. I will proceed to damage. It's no longer lethal, as expected. I have 5 unblockable, so that's a lot. So these really big spells that would be trying to stabilize them just don't work against Gingerbrute. I just kill them if they try to cast either of them. So these huge, you know, devastating cards are just dead in their hand. They have to win with these two somehow. They have 8 mana, right? Like, you could cast Gingerbread Hunter and eat a food, but you're still dead. Why does it show you your avatar on the victory screen, I wonder? I've never really thought about it. It just seems like a weird design decision. I don't know. I guess it's not that weird. Hearthstone did it too, but it was like... You know, if you were playing Mage, it would show you Mage on the victory screen. But that was because it also showed a progress bar. It had a justification for it. It's like, you're ranking up with Mage. You are now, like, you're closer to unlocking new Mage cards or whatever. There's no real such thing here. Like, my avatar isn't leveling up. It's just my own limited rank, I guess. Which I don't care that much about anyway, of course. So I don't know. Like, never really thought twice about the avatar being there. It just is how it is, you know? But for some reason today I'm overcome. So this is the thing that likes you to have big creatures. Obviously I can torch it and like adventure the house mouse, I guess. Or I could not torch it and adventure the house mouse. Hold up the torch. No, don't hold up the torch. Pay the mana for the roll, right? I'm not that excited about torching just a random 2/2, I think. Yeah, let's adventure here. And pay for a roll here. No. I need land. Obviously the adventure was not incredible value, but you know, it got them to block. Hey. Alright, just play it again. Exactly what they want me to do. Would rather be drawing lands. It's a 2/4, huh? Okay, I'll pay for the roll with white. Still need land. This attack isn't even suspicious because I just want the scry, obviously, right? Still need land. At least I have all this scry. Without it, I would be truly lost. Wow. Okay. That is an instant. They could have waited till my turn. But I guess they didn't want me to get to attack and scry. That makes sense. Again with the splashy spellcaster, huh? Oh, I don't have the double white. I was going to try and put a roll and play the mouse, but I can't do that. Could give it double strike. Doesn't seem very good. I'm just going to have to play the battle garb and pass? Like, I don't know. I could play this and pass, swing as a 4/4. It's not what I want to do. We're going to be getting a lot of sorcerers coming up real soon, I suspect. On the other side of the field. Maybe not. Rip Ash. Is this only once a turn? It's your... No, anytime. Well... I guess it's mouse. Order was wrong. Should have torched first. Took a damage I didn't have to. Pretty cool mouse. A 1-mana 5/2. Of course, it took a lot more investment to get that than just spending 1 mana. Do I want a mouse on top or on bottom? Would I like to draw a mouse right now? I think it's fine. Because I can trigger celebration with it, which is something. Other target creature. Okay. So we can't give itself a sorcerer roll. It's a young hero, but that doesn't do anything. My mana! I need mana! Okay, well... I hope the 1 damage I took doesn't end up mattering. That would be pretty sad. I've taken 10 damage, obviously, but I mean the one I took that I could have prevented by just casting my spells in a different order. cut in on this. Hero roll here. Double swing. Seems okay, I guess. My spells are stuttering. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, that was a humongous swing. I think I'm probably dead now. Like, I don't know. The double striker and then a 5/4 menace, maybe that'll do something. But not enough, I don't think. So they can spend a mana to double trade if I double block, they could trade with both. I mean, I guess that's the kind of life I'm living, right? Am I though? I mean, if I don't, I could take 6 damage. That sounds bad too. Okay. That splashy spellcaster sticking has been very bad. But not as bad as the counterspell. I could play the mountain, but I still can't pay for counterspell. I mean, I could drop this 5/4, I guess. It is sort of good on this board, huh? And the double strike trick seems like it might never actually do anything. It probably will, actually. I could make this a 5/3 with double strike next turn. Oh no. That is going to be an issue. They're threatening 7, huh? So I guess I have to do something like this. Try to block and trade. And then also torch the tower somehow? I don't know. This looks like it's losing, doesn't it? Attached to nothing. Okay. 9 damage. I don't think I can withstand that. Okay, well, just for fun, then. I don't know. Nothing's going to happen. Resolves. Alright, we'll give him double strike on the way out. Or try to, but I can't pay the Lord. Just show it to him. There you go. Can't pay the board on this either. Okay, final boss. 6 and 2. Ah, fine. This is, I don't know, man. Is this, are you really supposed to get this many monocolored hands just for running 15 lands? I don't think so. Like, 2 landers, I don't know, I guess are not uncommon. And when they are 2 landers, then, you know, a large percentage of the time, about half the time, there'll be only a single color, I guess. Mountain's a great draw right now, by the way. Plains, I mean, it's... I've had worse. Yeah. 4/5's a problem. Oh, this whole game's looking like a problem. Opponent's just done like a reasonable aggro start, or I mean, not like... It's a mid-range start that's curved out well, right? And as a result, my kind of mediocre aggro opening is not working out. I don't have a good board, I don't have life pressure on them. These are all things that ideally I would have, obviously. I do have a, you know, 4 mana. That's something, I guess. A 5th land. We drew some lands after starting with 2. Drew, in fact, 3 out of our 4 cards have been lands, but none of them have been mountains. Which, are we running 8 mountains and 7 plains? I think. So a little unlikely. That's a 4/5. What do I do with that? Double block like this and get combat tricked, I guess? If they had a combat trick, they'd be attacking with more, I think. Give it a try. Oh, maybe they didn't want me to block multiple things, requiring them to commit multiple combat tricks? That makes sense. So I'm probably getting blown out here. Or their combat trick is just removal, and they needed me to double block for it to be useful. Yeah. Still looking very, very bad. Maybe I should have just let the 4/5 in, but like my life total matters. I don't want to go to 11 against this. Oh, God. Ugh. bounce the young hero and scry, I guess. None of this is doing anything at the moment. Almost dead if they just animate the cookie and swing, or animate the food and swing. Or wait, is it artifact or food? Non-creature artifact. Wow. So if they play a land, I'm dead. And if they have no lands and only useful spells, I'm probably also dead. Wow, 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 wow. Just hit me with a treasure and a food and a 4/5 and a 2/2. Oh, that should do it as well, I guess. Alright. Animate the food then? Yeah. Oh, come on. Swing with this, you big baby. Alright, I'll kill my own creature. I don't know. I could have had Kellen's Light Blades or something, but... like, aren't I just dead in that case? Like, what? I don't know. Seems like if I have anything, swinging with this is closer to guaranteeing that I die, and saving the tough cookie itself is not important. But, you know, who am I to criticize? Opponent curved out well and beat me, so I'm the loser. They get to critique me for having no mountains. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.